CFR Network, CFR Sports, One Championship 162. Zhang versus Diabella. Nice cards, as we expected. I think this 162 and the Prime 3, there was a lot of catch weight bouts on this. It was, I think the two cards were plagued with nothing but catch weight bouts. Let's work our way. Lead cards. And also, I was mistaken in regards to the time. I was off. I don't know how. I looked at the website and stuff. It's getting a bit better. It's getting a bit better. But yeah, on with the card. Ben Wilhelm, featherweight, second time making his walk to the circle. United States taking on Ruslan Emilbek Uulu, I think is the right pronunciation. Relatively short notice fight. First 30 seconds, pretty measured. Judo throw. But held on too long, I would say. Snow Leopard then took the back, got the back again. Ben he had his hands on the mat. He wasn't really looking to defend his neck at all. His neck was out there for him. It was just out there. That's how the remainder of the fight went until the last few seconds. And the Snow Leopard got that rear naked choke. Real slick. Congratulations. Disappointing performance, I would say, from Ben. I think his last showing was a little bit better. Conditioning. I think for him is the issue. I think he needs to work on his conditioning. Will one give him another opportunity? He's 2 losses now. Only time will tell. Catch weight, Muay Thai. See the theme starting here. Tagir Khalilov taking on Denis Purić. I'm getting there with the pronunciations. Russia taking on Canada/Bosnia. This was an interesting one. I gave the first round to Khalilov. Had some nice knees. Denis definitely had the better hands and I would say more power. Nice back and forth. Puri got the knockdown. Actually, no. Puri got the knockdown. But was it counted as a knockdown? I've watched so much stuff today. The last few nights. It might have been. I don't know. Second round. Getting slightly confused. Second round. Denis started off well, but kind of slowed down. Pretty even, but I would say Khalilov won the latter part of that round and caught him. Third round, Khalilov kept the pace. Denis was tired. It was an interesting one. I actually had Khalilov actually winning that fight. Personally, I had him up 2 rounds. First round was a 10-8, definitely, because it was scored a knockdown. But yeah, I think, and obviously, I think they need to. I think they need to most definitely run that one back again. because that was a nice back and forth. But when you leave it to the decision of the judges, you can get these interesting decisions. Leandro Issa took on Artem Belakh, bantamweight. Someone hasn't competed since 2009. This is what they were saying on the I think it's Issa. Hasn't been competing for quite some time, but has been active in regards to BJJ. Starts off with a whole heap of leg kicks, clinched up on the fence. Artem gets takedown, slips very slickly into the guard before Artem's trying these sneaky knees to the head, man. That would real slick knees. I like the way he was doing it. Real good, real good. Issa went for the arm bar twice and ended up on bottom in that first round. Second round, Issa's just hunting for takedowns, hunting for takedowns. Single leg takedown attempt, then pull guard, some nasty blows. I think there were some elbows and some punches. Artem escapes from a very deep armbar at the end. Sorry, and ends up on top. Ground and pound finish, bloodied up Issa. You know, academic at this point. Third round, flurry of strikes from Artem for about a minute plus. Issa almost got finished, but scrambles, got side control, passed the format. Issa was he was a bloodbath, man. We're getting close to like Halloween and all that kind of there. He's bloodied up, as I said, tired, but tough, man. He's a tough son of a gun, as they say. Takedown by Artem to finish off. I think this it was in that fight, it was a tale of submission attempts versus damage. Real good fight. And I think damage got the victory in this respect. Main cards. There was a bit of a mix-up or mess-up with the athlete's introduction and stuff. That was a bit interesting. One's normally real good with that. Y2K taking on Eko Roni Saputra, flyweights, first round submission. Went straight for the takedown, heel hook, submission attempt. I mean, victory. What can you say? Ronnie's doing his thing, man. Most definitely doing his thing. Jimmy Vienot and Niclas Larsen. That was an excellent back and forth. Great back and forth. Tough to really, well, it was tough to say who actually won. Vienot got the nods. It wasn't clear cut. It was, in my opinion, it was close. It was definitely close. Catchweight bout. And surprisingly, it wasn't the former champ Alex Silva coming in overweight. It was the little guy, the little damn gladiator, Gustavo Balart, missing bloody weight, man. That isn't not good, but he had one hell of a performance. Again, as I highlighted, it is an interesting optic seeing him in the circle fighting against his opposition. And this was no different. Alex had the height advantage and he didn't necessarily use it. Gustavo just pressured first round. Oh, and it was a split decision, and he has won. Gustavo has now won beaten 2 former one champions. That's, you know. So let's see. Gustavo was 131. He's 4'11", and Alex Silva was 125, and he's 5'4". First round, striking to start. Failed takedown by Silva. It was he was going for heel hooks and stuff. He popped out. It was interesting, man. It was interesting. I thought Alex Silva would have put on a bit more of a clinic of sorts. I know Gustavo's good, and he's got the ability to beat folk, but he was a clear decision victory, split decision victory in my opinion. Well, split decision victory. It was a clear victory for Gustavo. Second round, Balart had some nice inside and outside leg kicks. Takedown, not much done by Balart, multiple leg kicks, till the point of Silva changing stances. Caught him with a right hook and stung him. Silva did right towards the end of that second round. Third round, he was winning the fight. Silva striking started to come on in the latter part of the round, and in essence, he could have actually stole the round. So I can understand actually thinking about it now that he could have, why they went for the split decision. But yeah, very interesting fight. Another catchweight bout. 20-5, Islam Murtazaev. Yeah, apologies. Taking on 23-4 and 1, Constatin Rusu. Islam did not look good, man. He did not look good at all. It was a total shutout. 10-9 totally for Constantine. Heavy leg kicks from Islam, which was good. That's how he started off. Rush looked a little wild in regards to the of sorts how he was moving and like positioning himself and throwing shots. Islam slowed down attack wise. Rushu had multiple spinning attacks. Clearly won that first round. Ref warned Islam about more action before the round started. Islam started off again with 2 teeps or front kicks, however you want to designate them. Very low volume from Islam. Again, 10-9. Conditioning is an issue with some of these fighters. Third round, it was crazy. Pressure was just way too much, man. Islam was just holding and got worn multiple times. So it just wasn't his night, man. It was not his night. Reece, McLaren, flyweight, Windson, Ramos. uh, TKO, second round. Ramos gets the takedown on Reece, but he gets back to his feet real quick. I think he had the leg kick advantage power wise as well, Ramos. Reece had the hand power and the 1-2 punch combinations was real nice, man. Reece had a clear advantage on the feet. Second round, excellent striking from Reece. Ramos with a loose guard, kind of lost it on his feet, man. Coming up to the third round, Ramos could not continue. He had some kind of, his foot had swollen up crazy big. It didn't even seem like the corner even knew because they kind of walked off like to say, yeah, he's ready to fight kind of thing. And he was just on the stool like, yeah, nah, man, I can't do this. I can't do this. So yeah, uh, interesting one there. Or whether that's the procedure, whether they knew and they were just walking out because they've got to, but the fighter couldn't continue. Could not continue, man. Main event vacant. Strawweight strap. Zhang Peimian. The Fighting Rooster, 16-1, taking on debuting Jonathan Debella, which I've not seen any footage of, but I will say one thing, he looked really good, man. Debella fighting at range round one, nice jabs, crosses. To start off, the latter part of that round, Zhang started to pick it up a bit, man. So I don't know how you score that first round. Second round, Debella started turning it up. Um, Third round, again, real close, very, very close round. Close range sort of battle rather than range fighting. Fourth round, Zhang was eating up the leg. Real close round again, but I would have scored that for Jonathan Debella. Fifth round, Zhang was kept on complaining about holding or some kind of stupid stuff. I don't know what he was doing. Olivier Coste warned him with less than a minute. Debella drops Zhang with a head kick, unanimous decision victory, and it's his debut, and it was excellent. So we got a new champion, rangy guy. What's next in store? Who are they going to match him up with? Because strawweight kickboxing is pretty deep at the moment. And that rounds the card off. I'll catch you on the B side. Like, comment, subscribe, and most definitely share.